What is going on, guys? Welcome to week 13 of our Cincinnati Bengals franchise. In today's video, we have the Denver Broncos coming into Cincinnati at Paul Brown Stadium. It's going to be kind of a tougher test. We are 6-5. This Broncos team is 7-4. So we've played 11 games thus far, and now we're going to get this thing kicked off. We got Case Keenum, who hasn't been playing too great in this franchise series. Be pretty interesting to see how he does in real life for the Denver Broncos. But speaking of which, guys, happy Sunday. I know it's a little bit of a later post today, so I apologize about that. But wife and I just got a lot done with painting in the living room. So the new house, right? The new house. It's, you know, certain work has to get done before we can actually do some things that we actually like to do with our video game stuff. So you guys will get there eventually, for those of you guys who are not there yet. But anyway, so outside of that personal stuff, let's talk about this Bengals franchise series. We are coming off a couple losses here, a couple tough and even close losses. The loss against the Browns was pretty heart-wrenching, but, you know, attribute that to just that Baker Mayfield actually led the charge, right, to drive the team back down the field and get that much-needed touchdown. I think we got a little bit Madden cheesed up a little bit there, but, you know, it is what it is. That's kind of real-life scenarios, too. I mean, you will find yourself in those type of situations where you kind of get screwed either by the refs or you just get in your own way, and that's ended up what happened to us. So we can see that Denver here so far does not move the football very well in their first possession. Now we are actually doing just the opposite. We see a nice little reception here by Giovanni Bernard. That's good for about 20 yards right there, so nice job there. This was actually a running play that we audibled out of, and a little stick route, and Tyler Eifert with blockers up front is going to get in for the touchdown on a 2nd and 9 little toss. Like it, love it. Tyler Eifert coming through big time. He's definitely wanting that contract extension, isn't he, guys? So we definitely have to consider that in the next couple weeks here before the playoffs hit and the offseason hits, because we definitely want to be able to re-sign him if we can. That's the big thing here. But look at this. Case Keenum with throwing off his back foot, just throwing it deep, chucking it deep, almost intercepted. But a holding call is going to be called here. So it's going to push the Broncos back 10 yards to 1st and 20. And nice hit there, and the ball is loose by Vigil, and Carlos Dunlap jumps over Case Keenum, and he's in for the touchdown. So the defense comes up huge right there. It's going to be 14-0 as Case Keenum is kind of screwing up here, like we were talking about in the pregame a little bit. He's not having the best season overall in this franchise series. So we're capitalizing on that, and we can see that they do not get the first down there. Nice little push of Jake Butt there on the outside, get him out of bounds to lead to the field goal. And here's John Ross. So I showed you guys that he was coming back, and look at the numbers here. We're 5-3 with John Ross in the offense, 235 plus yards. I mean, he adds that extra element, right? He's a really good receiver for us in this game, and I like utilizing his speed. Just look how fast he gets off the line and he's able to beat the man coverage, even the zone coverage. He's really dynamic, and I'm actually impressed. He caught a touchdown pass today in real life for Cincinnati, and we can see here on another drag route, just utilizing his speed, picking up 10 yards on a crossing route. Like, John Ross is a big-time weapon in Madden 19. I love being able to use him, and that was just a bad throw by Dalton on 3rd and 7. He was actually going for B, and he threw it right in the middle of Eifert and Ross. So not a very good throw there, but a good punt by Huber is going to set up Denver on the 4-yard line. You can bet that we're bringing the rush here. We got Fegellum, and then Dunlap misses the tackle. Actually, that's Sean Williams misses the tackle, but guess who's going to come in here and make the play? That's Carl Lawson with the safety. It's going to be 16 to, I believe it was 6. Let's take a look at the score here, but let's look at the offensive numbers here as well. Yeah, 16-6, 124 passing. We got to get the rushing game going with only 21 rushing yards. So on a 3rd and 8 situation, you know, we're up by 10 points here, early part of the 3rd quarter. I'm just trying to get something going here. We definitely need to get mixing it up a little bit. And we can see this throw by Case Keenum going to be actually tipped twice by Denard and Iloka, and that's actually Iloka's second interception of the game. The first interception did not lead to points, so it did end up not showing that interception by Case Keenum. But here we go, John Ross on a little wide receiver reverse type of play here, and he's only going to get nothing. So I thought he had the first down, but he's not going to get anything there, so we got to punt the football away. And Huber comes up huge again. Going to get Denver on the 1-yard line. So, you know, we can bring the blitz yet again, and we get another safety. 18-6. That's George Iloka in. So he's just money today against Denver. Like, he's got 2 interceptions. He's got that safety now to his ledger. He's having a really, really solid game today. So we see Joe Mixon getting a first down, a big one. Here's a play-action pass going deep to John Ross, but going to get picked off here by Simmons. So that's going to set up Denver on the 40-yard line, but we got a penalty here, and it's actually going to be a holding on Jake Fisher, the right tackle. So, you know, 18-6, you know, you're not shooting yourself in the foot here. You're not killing yourself, but, you know, you don't want to give points away. So we definitely need to get a big stop here on defense against the Broncos. We can see here Devontae Booker getting a big first down rush there. We got Royce Freeman going to get stuffed in the backfield by Geno Atkins. But look at this. We knew that this play was coming over here. So Carl Lawson trying to guard the flat. But what was Darqueze Dennard doing? I mean, he knows that he's going to have help there with Carl Lawson, the defensive end. There's no reason that Carl Lawson should have been the guy closest to that receiver. Like, that's crazy. Like, Dennard just totally, look at that, just totally misplays this football. Should have been right there. Should have probably even been trying to come up with an interception there or some kind of deflection. But, yeah, nothing happening there. So Case Keenum, yet again, trying to fire it deep. He's going to get an incomplete pass right there. We're mid part of the fourth quarter, guys. So this is a very big situation for both teams. So got to get it on lockdown here. But we get a holding call on the offensive line. Another penalty call here. And Keenum's going to also fire it deep yet again. But look who comes up here. Huge. That's Dre Kirkpatrick with an interception in the end zone. So now Case Keenum has, I believe that's 3 interceptions now so far in this game. And Jake Putt is going to get called with the holding. We're going to decline that, obviously, and take the turnover. And then Joe Mixon, we're just trying to run the clock out, guys. 7:42 left to go. Time is ticking away. 6:28 left to go after this little stretch play. Nice little move there by Mixon. He's going to get a big gain. That's 16 rushes for 67 yards right now. 3rd and 5 with 4:35 left to go. We're trying to get a first down. You get this first down, the game is going to be over because we can just run this clock out, but Andy Dalton cannot find anybody open. The receivers just stopped over at the right sideline. So, you know, you got to show a little bit more effort than that and help your quarterback out. But we're actually going to go for this. It's 4th and 6. Pretty gutsy play call here. We get this first down, like I said, guys, it's pretty much game over. So, little touch pass right over, I believe that's Brandon Marshall. And Tyler Eifert's going to come up with the big catch, that 4th down catch. And we are back in business. We got 2:36 left to go. Denver has not used their timeouts, but trying to kill some clock here. Mixon trying to grind it out. He's not able to get the first down. He does get 4, so we get half of what we needed. So it's actually going to help Randy Bullock out here kick this field goal. He's going to squeak it through the right part of that upright. So it's going to be 21-13. Denver is down 8. 3rd and 1 situation. Complete pass here. No, incomplete. So now, off of 3rd and 1, it's going to be 4th and 1. This is their last play, guys. We got to come through. Got to hold them. Bring in the blitz. Sean Williams, linebacker coming in. William Jackson steps in front of Emmanuel Sanders, and he comes up with the interception. That's 4 interceptions for Case Keenum today. And, guys, the Bengals are going to pull off this W. We move to 7-5. Broncos move to 7-5. That's a huge game for AFC playoff hopefuls. Guys, we'll see you in the next video on Thursday. As always, peace.